Bang.
Over 100 million years ago, all across the early world, snakes were tetrapods. But we do not see the same creatures today. At one point in time, somehow snakes went from these silly, clumsy creatures to the slick, scary, and downright terrifying snakes we often think of today. The change between legged snakes to legless snakes has puzzled people from the beginning of time. While many people believe that snakes are simple creatures, they are anything but. Based on the few fossils scientists have discovered and analyzing of snake DNA, scientists have discovered that snakes evolved from the early forms of lizards. Now with modern DNA analyzing, we can find a clearer picture as to what is really happening. We know snakes evolved from lizards because they share very similar DNA. Both are part of the reptile family and share common ancestors. Unfortunately, individuals do not evolve though. Populations do. No individual snake got one of its legs torn off and passed that gene to its offspring. Mutations can only happen through a random copying error when copying genes to your offspring.
Yeah.
Through science, we have learned that over hundreds of thousands of years, snakes gained smaller and eventually no legs by small and incremental mutations. This mutation spread over thousands of generations and even thousands of years. Of course, the slow change of limb and body structure wouldn't change if there was no selective pressures like the early predators of primitive snakes with legs, birds, and mongoose. These predators most likely caught the slower-legged snakes that were far easier to catch than the squirming, swift, legless ones. One theory about why snakes evolved to lose their legs is that they evolved to hunt in burrows. Without legs, they could crawl around and hunt easier. This would make it easier to hunt animals, such as mice. Another theory is that snakes started spending time around water, and due to leg loss, they started developing eel-like movement capable of swimming. This will enable them to swim faster, giving them an advantage over their counterparts with legs. Unfortunately, neither theory has been proven as we have no fossils of four-legged snakes. And now, a word from today's sponsor, the Snake Leg Loss Program. Are you a snake with 4 functional legs, all your friends legless, and much faster underground than you? Now you can be legless too with the Snake Leg Remover. Simply apply the lotion and watch as your legs fall right off. Snake Leg Remover is not responsible for any injury during this process. Bleeding out and extreme pain will probably occur, and 5% chance for death during this groundbreaking procedure. These traits that evolved from random mutations gave the snakes with these mutations an advantage in natural selection. Natural selection is not random, and this gives the snakes with shorter legs or no legs an advantage in fitness. Because of this, these traits spread throughout the population. While we know that snakes evolved from lizards, we don't know much else. There have been few intact fossils discovered. Scientists have many theories, but none have yet to be proven. No fossils of snakes with 4 legs have ever been discovered. One good thing snakes have going for it is we can study live snakes, a thing we cannot do for many ancient species we currently are studying. All in all, snakes are very interesting creatures with a unique evolutionary story. Thank you for listening.